Ceramics is a material obtained through the firing of clay, the primary raw material for ceramic artists. Unlike synthetic polymer clay, natural clay stands out for its natural origin and is extracted directly from the earth without chemical processing. Artists aiming to reduce costs often extract and prepare clay themselves, though this multi-step process might not appeal to beginner ceramicists, especially urban dwellers. High-quality clay for ceramics should be plastic and free from stones and other impurities to prevent cracking during firing. Storing clay requires maintaining a specific level of moisture. There are various types of natural clay. White clay, originally gray, turns ivory after firing and is one of the most popular. Red clay becomes brown-red after firing and is excellent for sculpture. Porcelain clay is gray before firing and turns white afterward. Blue clay is often used in cosmetics and folk medicine. Black or dark brown clay is the hardest type, also turning ivory after firing. Clays are also classified by firing temperature into low fire, mid fire, and high fire. It is often more convenient to purchase ready-to-use pottery clay, chosen based on parameters such as particle size, color after firing, and other quality characteristics. The price depends on the manufacturer and the specifics of packaging and texture. Some clays already contain additives that facilitate working with them in various techniques. For decorating items, glazes, enamels, and pigments are used to give ceramics the desired color and properties. Slip, a glue made from diluted clay, is used for joining parts, ensuring a reliable bond during heating. All necessary materials are available in specialized ceramic supply stores. The process of creating ceramic items from clay can be done using several methods. Hand sculpting, one of the most accessible methods where you can create a variety of objects, such as toys, dishes, souvenirs, and sculptures, using only your hands and simple tools, similar to working with modeling clay. Pottery, using a potter's wheel, allows the creation of cups, vases, plates, pitchers, and pots. This ancient method remains popular among artisans. Slip casting. Liquid clay is poured into special molds, after which the items are dried, removed, and painted. Press molding. Suitable for beginners, this method uses plaster molds. Clay is placed in the mold where it hardens due to the plaster's ability to absorb excess moisture, promoting quick drying of the item. After forming the items, their strength is achieved by firing in a kiln at temperatures ranging from 1600 to 2400 degrees Fahrenheit. After firing, the finished items can be decorated with clay paints or covered with a special glass-like glaze, requiring a secondary firing. To give ceramics a natural color, a technique called milk firing is used, covering the baked item with several layers of milk and baking it again at a lower temperature. Initially, kilns for firing ceramics were primitive, consisting of pits dug in the ground and heated with wood. Modern kilns can be gas, electric, or also wood-fired. They have a metal body with refractory bricks or similar materials resistant to high temperatures, which helps retain heat. Ventilation holes allow moisture to escape, and the firing process is controlled using a programmable regulator. It's important to note that electric kilns are expensive, with costs depending on various factors, including the manufacturer, volume, and power. There are different models of kilns, including those with vertical or horizontal loading. Based on the placement of heating elements, kilns are divided into muffle kilns where heating occurs around the inner chamber, and chamber kilns where the elements are inside, increasing efficiency and economy of use. The firing process is critically important and requires precision, as defects can occur. Even experienced artisans can end up with an unsuccessful result instead of the anticipated masterpiece. It's crucial to allow items to cool in the kiln, not removing them immediately after firing. For sculpting round objects, potter's wheels are used. There are models with manual, foot, and electric control. When choosing a potter's wheel, it's important to pay attention to user comfort, especially the position of the hands and seating comfort. Also, consider the compactness of the equipment if the workshop is at home. Rather than relying on advertisements, it's better to consult with experienced ceramicists. The main factor in successful creativity in ceramics is experience and knowledge. While information can be obtained from books and video tutorials, it's best to learn from an experienced master who can share their expertise and nuances of the craft. If you want to try this art, it is recommended to start by attending workshops at Pottery Studio 1. Here, experienced masters will guide you at every stage of creating an item, and you will find all the necessary equipment and materials to bring your ideas to life.